And it's difficult, you know, as a streamer to pick out a game to stream, because even if you might be interested, it might just be terrible for everybody else watching, right? So it's kind of hit or miss. You cannot dedicate yourself to staying in character, right? Yeah. I mean, you know, it's good enough to sort of have a little bit of a thing, right? But to me, I mean, I'm way too embarrassed to try and play a character on stream, so I am a turtle and that's enough for me. It wasn't an intimidation thing, it was like I popped in for a moment and didn't grab me at a glance. Okay, that can happen too. Again, especially if it's an awful game that doesn't really keep you interested anyway. His act is impeccable. Stardew draws the most for you, and DJing. Oh. So for me, for example, Stardew, like I've watched a lot of it already, so I'm kind of, I've never played the game. I'm not really too much into that. I feel like I've seen the stuff already, so it's like, whenever I see a Stardew stream, if it's not a person I already like, I'm probably not going to watch it. I tend to play a lot of cute indies and they don't pull in much. That's, I feel like that's a problem with like cutesy type games, where it can be a bit overwhelmingly cute a lot of times. Let's actually fight more of these guys, because I kind of want some eggs. Give me your eggs. I like a lot of awful games, but the awful games I play aren't like 2003 low-budget adventure RPGs, more like the niche genre stuff. I feel ya. Although, well, I mean, low-budget adventure RPGs, some of them have their own charm, though. But, I mean, yeah, it really depends on the game, obviously. Only pay meth trip indies. There are some really, really cool trippy games, but I feel like you'd have to be a little bit of a bigger streamer for people to enjoy it. There's a lot of like really niche indie games that if you just play them when you have like, you know, 5-10 viewers like this, there's too few people to appreciate it. I kind of want to try and get the word out as much as possible on games like that, because the more sort of out there games, the better, I feel like. I was playing some like literal shovelware. I could just play Dark Souls every stream, but no one would like that. Ah, well. Oh, what happened there? Croaker. Sorry for my Streamlabs being so uptight. I kind of just put it on default settings and it kills people from time to time. But I mean, stuff like Dark Souls, for example, there's so many people streaming it already, right? I want to play the game too on stream eventually, maybe, but I really want to put off playing it right now, because I don't feel like I'm gonna have anything interesting or anything new to add to what people have already seen in any playthrough. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's been streamed to death at this point. That's really kind of the thing. I mean, again, if somebody, say for Nina, for example, streams it, right? I'm obviously gonna freaking watch it, because there is no way in hell I'm not gonna watch a Nina stream, but it's not necessarily because of Dark Souls that I would watch it. Even though I love the game, right? But I would probably only watch people like maybe Happy Hops or whatever, you know, speedrunning this stuff and see if there's any cool new things that I find out. Other than that, I've played it a couple of times, you know, I've watched it a couple of times. There's nothing really new there. All right. But at the same time, you know, there's obviously a little bit of an upside for playing popular or more popular games like that. because you have a chance of catching more viewers that way, if that's something you want to go for. A buddy of mine became one of the big Dark Souls streamers. He worked with me at BioWare and left because he made twice as much streaming. Holy crap. Is it BioWare paying that little, or is it that he made really good money streaming? So what you're saying generally is that you feel you need to rely on the game you choose at this point. Not well, a little bit yes, but at the same time it's more about Dark Souls specifically, for example, just not really having anything from a streamer's perspective for me to offer. Because I've played the game already, so I don't need to play it a second time, right? So I would only, if I started it, I would only do it just because there's something interesting for me to share about it, which I don't feel like there is, right? So for example, when I start West of Loathing on Thursday, I feel like there haven't been that many people that have seen that game. So anybody that comes into my stream that hasn't seen the game yet, that's already a plus for me, right? Because I want to share that game with as many people as possible. And Dark Souls, I don't feel like there's a need for it because everybody is basically, I mean, everybody knows about Dark Souls already. Never play one game 50 plus hours. I mean, there's definitely been games where I've put hundreds of hours into, but I could never do stuff like speedrun where I would do the same, or try to do the same thing over and over. It was in Q&A, so probably made around 45k a year, huh? I was going to put you in a game. I think you would make an amazing shopkeeper. That sounds very nice. That sounds comfy enough. That sounds like something I could do. I could see myself as a shopkeeper, definitely. I am pretty new to streaming myself, but I've played some god-awful games nobody should have any reason to want to watch. But it's just something different, so maybe we're talking about the same thing. Well, I mean, the god-awful games, if you're having fun with them, right? And you want to share them, I think that's enough of a reason, right? So that's kind of what I mean, where I'm having fun with Dark Souls, right? Definitely, I love the game, but I don't need to share it with other people because they've already seen it. They know Dark Souls. And I feel like if you want to really watch Dark Souls, there's so many good streamers on it already, so it's like, meh. I'd rather go for things that maybe people haven't seen yet, or things that I haven't seen myself, like this game, for example. See the shopkeeper thing too, actually, or like a noodle stall. Wow. A noodle stall. I do like to cook, though. Literally streamed without a plan on Saturday. Well, Benno's, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Strictly noodles. Wait, do we go up top? Where is the map? No. There we go. No, there's something over to the left too. Still remember the day when Dark Souls was niche, so topsy-turvy. That's right. Well, okay, I don't think we can go over here. Should we? For science. Should we jump into this? None of my usual streamers were on, so I just searched for streamers playing this game, since that's how I got into Twitch. Really? Huh. That's interesting. I don't know how many viewers this game even has as a category or whatever. Again, you know, when it comes to games like that, I don't really mind. And I just start playing. I watched my 6-year-old jump into his pit over and over, so no, okay. Okay, we don't have to do Groundhog Day stuff here. So I think, I always press the wrong button, so I think it's down here. Oh, would you look at that? That's interesting. There's something to the left here. I literally have the most views ATM. Hey, that feels nice. That feels cute. But let's see. So there's something over here, somehow, that we can't get yet. Probably need a specific critter for the spikes. Yeah. You would assume. Alright, let's fight some more. glad I picked this game up. Hey, always a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out again, Byteheads. Have a great night, and I'll see you. Let's explode. Sure. Bonk. I feel like they could have added at least one more combat music track. Oh, yeah. I haven't gotten tired of it yet, but I don't pay it too much of too much attention right now. No, let's slime somebody up here. But what was it like? The Final Fantasy games have that too, right? Where they basically have one fight music. If it's good enough, you could bear with it, right? Do you happen to enjoy RTS or fishing games, by the way? RTS stuff, I used to love it a lot when I was younger, actually. So I played like Command & Conquer, the original ones when they came out. Like Command & Conquer 1, Red Alert, Command & Conquer 2, and Tiberian Sun. And then some stuff like Warcraft 3 and Cossacks, what else? Well, basically, sort of like older games like that. And then I stopped playing for whatever reason. So I haven't played an RTS in such a long time. I couldn't really tell you if I enjoy them anymore. Fishing games, sorry to say no. Not really. I do have a pair of VR goggles though, so maybe I should play like one of those VR fishing games. That might be cool. Oh, cats are correct. There we go. Got it. It's an alternate combat track in the options. Is there? Options. Let me check that real quick. Would be interesting to know. Oh, hey. Sure, let's put that on for a moment. Why not? Hey, thanks for the tip. I actually have nightmares where all I can hear is the Baten-Kata's combat theme, huh? That's interesting nightmare material, huh? Right. No, still the wrong button. Okay. There's a lot of new stuff here too. Those battle themes are all only for wild battles, keep in mind. Oh, okay. We got a hat. Had trouble getting the old RTS games working in OBS. Oh, yeah, well, that's always sort of a thing with OBS and older games. But I know some people have been asking about some of the ones you mentioned. Huh. Well, I mean, if you find a way to play them, I feel like those old games are always a safe bet, sort of. There's enough people wanting to watch, you know, well, nostalgic experiences like that, right? Let's see, which one was it? Was it actually the blob with the... Yeah, we have like the water orb here. Oh, there we go. Got some potions. Beautiful. Have you played To the Moon? No, I have not. Was To the Moon the one with the old guy? Like that sort of story-driven game, or am I remembering that wrong? Oh, yeah, okay. No, I've not played that. Cannot get up there. Can I get up there with my bird? Probably not. I don't think so. No, that's too high up. But actually, wait a moment. We have... sort of emulating a whole operation system. It's a bit tricky. So is it... So OBS has that game capture and the window capture thing, right? So do both not work on those games you're mentioning? Or... So we have this guy. How do you work? So we have this thing. Can we jump on that and then take the... Oh, I see. Okay. So once you switch out monsters, the ability wears off. Okay. So we cannot really progress in here. Need to play the sequel. Oh, there's actually already a sequel out. I didn't know about that. Gotta lurk and make dinner. Hey, have a great, great dinner. Might want to examine all your monsters' world abilities. You might be missing treasures otherwise. Yeah, so I have this guy, and wait, what does this guy do? Breaks in walls, okay. Moves heavy blocks, okay. Oh, wait, we have, well, good thing you said that. I actually forgot we had this dude. Loved the original, but also never played the sequel. Sometimes it do be like that, where it's like, oh, I love that game. There's a sequel? Okay. Both don't work for AOE Rise of Rome, and they render with methods it just doesn't pick up for real. That's interesting. That's strange. You would assume that maybe just a regular window capture would work, right? Pandora's Box, defense plus 12. Receive a random buff at the start of the combat. Monster can still receive another instance of that buff normally. That doesn't sound very Pandora's Boxy to me, would you agree? You'd think Pandora's Box would be like a bad thing. But this is a great one. So let's see if we can equip that to somebody. Sure. Jurgen. Actually, what does the wizard hat do? Defense and magic. Oh. Crit chance, mana regeneration. Okay, these are all alright, but I don't think we need to equip them. Window capture works if you can put it in a window, but some of those games don't have a window mode at all. Oh, yeah, well, that's right. You're right. I haven't played, like, an older game in such a long time, I think. Apart from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which works reasonably well, actually, for capturing. Surprisingly well, actually. Okay, so we have to go back up, I think. Nope. I already made it. And then I tracked back for no reason. So over here is new, right? Right. Obtain shell! Hey! There we go. Now I'm not naked anymore. Ribbon. Okay. Alright. From this wound, rivers flowed, and mountains grew mighty and cold. 'Tis the only place for any creature that lives in peace with its nature. Ah. Oh! Some more fighty boys. Oh, now this theme. Oh, this I'm into. That's some good music right there. Alright. Explode? Come on. Ah! Almost. Oh, they heal. That's interesting. Man, this track slaps, though. That's actually not bad. This one I can hear for a long time. Right? Some good shit. Alright, explode this guy. Yeah, there we go. I was banking on that crit. I love it. I love it when that happens. Okay. And for this guy, it doesn't really matter anymore. Even using dash W in the shortcuts and compatibility modes, no dice or anything, but eventually I'll get it sort of working. I'm rooting for it. I would love to see some like Command & Conquer, older type games. Beautiful. 5 stars, let's go. Cat Zerker egg, again. Cool. Oh, by the way, we haven't hatched the Cat Zerker that we got, right? So wait. So Blobs we have, Vero we have, Magma Pillar. Okay, so only this one we need. Alright, let's go. We need name suggestions for this little dude. Give me your worst shots, come on. Or else I'll have to employ the rap name generator again. Poopsock Benos. Velik. Velik. I haven't actually watched Velik for anything but the debut stream she did recently. I really need to get on that. Because she seemed really nice. Whoever suggested that, wait, was it Mao? Mao is basically my go-to for like finding VTubers for whatever reason. Like, whenever I'm on Twitter and I see he likes something, it's like, oh cool, it's some VTuber I've never heard of. Dump truck god, no, let's not go for that. Velik. We can name some more of these after VTubers, that would be a cute idea too. Let's see. Oh, hello there. She's an aggressive Irish cat. People could get into that. Okay, let's talk to this guy. No poop sock. Benos, eventually you will get your poop sock. You have to be persistent enough. Old Buran. Oh, if it isn't an old friend of mine. Schwetzchen. Hey Buran, long time no see. I've brought you a new student. He just hatched his first monsters. I thought you might teach him some lessons. So you're the new spectral keeper, huh? Folk call me Old Buran. I've made my home at the end of the Keeper's Trail so I can teach all of you greenhorns about your new duties as fully fledged monster keepers. But first, let's battle to see if you are worthy of the title. Ooh, here we go. Always observe your enemies carefully. Some say that the outcome of battles is decided before it begins. Since I raised those blobs myself, they are stronger than the ones you've seen so far. As you can see, their level is much higher. You can also see the weaknesses and resistances of your enemies. My blobs are weak to wind attacks. Cool. It would be funny if they let you run from this one. I feel like, you know, as a developer, you might not think about it too much, right? But give people little Easter eggs like this. If I already have the retreat thing, let me do it once and give me a funny comment on it or something. It's always nice to see stuff like that, I feel like. At any rate, let's keep going. Go with the standard layout here. Look at the top right corner of the screen. This is the combo counter. Every action you do in combat will increase the combo counter based on how often you hit your enemies or healed or buffed your allies. Oh. This will increase the damage of the following attacks. Oh, that's what it does. Oh, well, it says damage right there. The combo counter resets after every turn. Yep, knew that. So it makes sense to always try to act with your weaker defensive or assisting monsters first and use high hit count actions. This will maximize the damage of your offensive monsters that act later. See, you always learn something new. Alright, let's lightning bolt somebody. But yeah, on the topic of Velik, when we were talking about that, problem is also, like, she's streaming on YouTube, right? And it's really a me thing, but I haven't, like, enabled notifications on my phone and stuff, and I'm so terrible at keeping up on desktop. Oh, wait a moment. Wait, what is this? Wait, can we just switch who's doing stuff? That's interesting. Anyway, oh, sorry, I'm so trailing off topic here. But again, like, I am so bad at keeping up on my desktop when I'm watching Twitch stuff, I just don't do anything else really. So I miss a lot of streams that happen on YouTube because of that. That's why I don't think I'll ever be that engaged in, like, YouTube streamers, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of good ones on there too. Keep in mind the combo meter does not influence healing. Okay. Well, yeah, it only says damage up top there, so it is fairly intuitive in that way, even though I would have never guessed. Let's see, let's beat some more. And lightning, come on. Almost. I feel like a good amount of my YouTube alerts get eaten by the ether. Yeah, that's also a thing. It's already kind of not very reliable on Twitch, where you get an alert like 10 minutes into people's streams or 15 minutes in. Which is alright enough. But it's even worse sometimes from what I've heard on YouTube, where you might get an alert after the stream's already over. I think I've seen a couple save healing for last, hoping it would be stronger. Not many though, alright. But it's good to know, it's good to know. Not bad at all. You could have walked the Keeper's Trail and you... Oh, you have walked the Keeper's Trail and you defeated my monsters. However, to become a proper monster keeper, you will need to complete one more test. Young Keeper, this next test will be much more challenging. You should prepare for it first. If your monsters have any free skill points, use them now and use them wisely. Huh. I've been glued to Twitter just to catch streams on time. Really? I'm not that far into the rabbit hole yet. I kind of have to restrain myself from doing things like that because I already kind of spend enough time on other people's streams as it is. Most of the time just lurking, but it's like, I feel like even if I'm lurking, I don't really devote my time to anything else apart from watching a stream. And that's really bad because I don't get a lot of stuff done that way. Let's actually, so Jurgen Blob, let's go maybe just for, oh wait a minute. Healing actions triggers an additional heal on the monster with the lowest health. Let's go for that. I'm far too gone, you wouldn't want to see my chat right now. Yeah, no, I feel you. I would definitely be similar to that. But I really have to hold myself back. Let's actually max out this thing and then go for, I don't know. So power applies might and sorcery. So sidekick, I don't really know what it is, so let's just take it. I'm literally lurking the entire day at the time. Sometimes it is that way for me too. When I have a free day, you know, I spend almost all day on other people's Twitch. And it's just not good. I need to get more stuff done. Anyway, magic plus Spätzchen. Initial shock. This is a passive. I've overlooked this. Apply shock on a random enemy at the start of combat. Good gracious. So much beautiful stuff here. Actually, yeah, okay, no, let's keep going. I was thinking maybe we shouldn't bother skilling other monsters up. But at the same time, if we could meet them, keep in mind that for most monsters, you'll probably want something from every tree unless it's for a specific job. Huh. Okay, that's interesting to know. I think what I'll do is I'll go with just sort of whatever is my gut feeling for things for now. And then when I realize my grave mistakes that I've made, then I'll try to use that skill reset for something. And just see if we can make up for it. Magic proc, passive. Every attack triggers an additional hit. Yeah, sure, let's go for that too. I might just pick passives for a lot of these things if we can. Unique aura. Apply shield to the party when an enemy receives burn. Sure. Yeah. And then for you, let's maybe go... Yeah, let's go with the buff too. Why not? And then these guys down here also have... Velik has 5 skill points. I already forgot that we called her that. Claws. Physical damage, okay. Crit chance plus. Passive, let's take that. Health plus, don't really care for that. Let's go claws level up, sure. What else do you have? Air sickle, fire claws, regeneration. That sounds nice though. That I'll take. I will take that. Heroism deals 2% increased damage for every buff on this monster. Alright, and let's take these two. Why not? Yeah, let's not put too much thought into it for now, and just go with stuff.